You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to your Hometown News. I'm April Frelke with my co-host, Joe Mitty. And so it's official, Joe.
Yes.
We're the team.
This is it.
Nick's last was last week, Thursday, and
So it's you
how do you
and
feel?
It's great.
And I'm going to end with how do you feel at the end of our show, too, under some mental health
We'll
stuff.
explore that later then. But no, it's nice. Starting a new month, October, starting a new position, so it's good.
And it's a full moon. And there's 2 full moons in October. So a harvest and a blue moon.
Oh, really?
The blue moon is on Halloween, too.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right. Well, Connect 24 is brought to you by Oakdale Credit Union and Easier Living Consultants in Camp Douglas. Our first guest is owner and instructor at Morning Star Stables in Toma, Michelle Rasmussen. So welcome to the Lynxx. Michelle, it's great to have you.
Well, thanks. It's fun to be here. I really like it.
Horse stables. Joe, you got the first question for her.
So tell us and our viewers, what is Morning Star Stables? What's it all about?
Okay, so Morning Star Stables is a dream.
Aww.
And way back in 1999, I think, we started boarding horses. And then I started giving lessons in the early 2000s and training horses. So that's been, that was what I've wanted to do since I was a child. And it's a real blessing. I do that with, my husband raises good hay and oats for the horses and helps me out with fencing and other projects around the farm and building obstacles. Because I like to teach, train the horses with doing obstacles and training the students to do the obstacles because it's fun and we have to have fun. With the horses. Otherwise, it's just work. And who likes to work all the time?
Right. So as you're talking about training, you have some classes coming up on October 9th and 10th. Do you want to talk about that? They're called Obstacles Are Opportunities. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. So a lot of people with their horses just do maybe in the arena or they just trail ride and they can have some trouble on the trail where their horse gets nervous or they get nervous because they lose their focus. So I like to use different obstacles to help the horses grow confident and help the riders have a focus and learn to have some fun and learn to get creative with their riding so that they have a purpose and then they can look at, let's say we're out on the trail and we see a stop sign and another sign. Hey, this is an opportunity to do a figure 8. Because sometimes for a horse, they will veer away from those signs. So we use them as an opportunity along the way that we didn't have to plant, we didn't have to build, but it's there. So we can use that as an opportunity to do something with the horse. And
to build familiarity and that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, or a job for the horse. Because a horse needs a focus. They're concrete thinkers.
Okay.
They need a purpose.
So what are some of the, you're probably going to ask the details on the class. Like, what are some of the details? Like, is there a cost to it? Is there a limit?
Yes.
Should they reserve a spot?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes and yes. All right.
So we have 6 spots because I like to keep it smaller for everybody to have more time and learn. The cost is $85 and it starts at 10 in the morning and it goes to about 5 in the afternoon. So they can bring their lunch, they can bring snack and water bottles, and we're going to take our time going through learning some good horsemanship first with leg positions and rein positions, and then we'll be online to walk the horses around the obstacles and then do the obstacles and to build their confidence, build their familiarity because horses notice changes and they notice things as a danger.
So are you expecting inclement weather or is there a reason you brought
Oh, this. No, I'm expecting sunny. Right, so this is the only clean prop I have that was small enough to bring.
Oh, okay.
Because the other props are outside. So one of the things that we have to do while we're riding, in case there is inclement weather, is we may have to use a poncho. So we would have to, so, you know, this can scare a horse.
Oh.
Because
Sound and
you're on their back. They cannot see you on their back unless
They're hearing the rustling. And
like
okay.
what's going on. So I will teach people how to get their horse confident and themselves confident with putting on a poncho, because it is something that everyone will have to do at least once in their trail riding career. Yeah, so there's different steps to helping the horse go through things. I don't just, hey, let's wave it around.
There's a real big purpose for that rain poncho.
So, so would you say your clients are more new to horse riding and new to horse ownership, or it could be just folks that just need a brush up?
Yes, or try something new.
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't have obstacles, they don't know what to do with obstacles, so I help them with that. And my clients have ridden anywhere from 6 months to 30 years.
Okay. Oh, sure. And where can our viewers get any more information for the class?
Okay, so you can go to Morning Star Stables on Facebook. And it's under events.
Okay.
And the information is there, and you can message me, Michelle Rasmussen.
All right.
Good.
Great. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so
Great to
much.
have you.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Thanks.
Well, the catering for cast and crew has been provided by Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens, and with great food and fun and a relaxing atmosphere at Marco's. And up next, the Fun Company open house that you don't want to miss. Coming right up.
Moulter's family-owned store brings you fresh. Feel healthy with a wide selection of organic foods, gluten-free products, certified black Angus beef, and handmade brats. Moulter's has a great selection of meats, so choosing can be tough. Just ask our butcher to help you make the perfect selection. Moulter's brings you fresh-packed deli meals for those on the go. And of course, our fresh market. Download our mobile app and start saving money today. Moulter's brings you fresh. Hardware Hank knows you have projects, lots of important projects, from paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
My name is Katie Shute, and I have lived in the Toma area all my life. I had knee replacement and needed to be in a wheelchair for a while. So when I needed my wheelchair ramp, I thought of Easier Living Consultants right away. The whole thing was done within a couple of days. I would definitely recommend Easier Living Consultants for any project you have. It met up to my expectations and even exceeded them.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Relax at Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens, Wisconsin.
You're watching
Connecting you to the community.
Well, what happens when you combine Milwaukee tools, hot tubs, Traeger grills, food and drinks? Well, a Fun Company open house, and we have Fun Company's own Kyle Woodward and John Costello here in the studio to share the details. Welcome, fellas.
Kind of sound like a Packers party to me.
Yeah.
When you said it that way.
When you got fun in the title, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, that's our number one goal. Have fun.
Yeah. So tell us about this open house. What's all the details?
Well, a little bit at the Fun Company Game Room store there in New Lisbon. We're having a couple of reps there from Northern Bay Hot Tubs.
Okay.
They'll be showcasing a little bit about the new hot tubs we have in stock, as well as Traeger. A Traeger grill rep will be there. He'll be demoing some things on the grill, as well as showing off some accessories, spices, different rubs they have in stock. Also, don't forget we do have dartboards and pool tables there and also, I guess, they're different accessories, dart tips, dart flights. You know, things like that. So
For
be
COVID quarantining.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. And John, would those be hot tubs, outside hot tubs, inside hot tubs?
Yep. Yes.
You could.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Either way. I mean, it is getting a little chilly now, so
outside
about
is
the perfect time to put it outside and
Yeah,
relax.
I would
you
think
know.
so.
Oh yeah, this is great weather for hot tubbing.
And we actually just got 5 new ones in the store this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're jam packed.
So other than you guys, is there anyone else in the New Lisbon community?
Actually at the New Lisbon Hardware Hank, just down the street a block or two, and Little Cottage Home Decor. I'll start with the hardware store. Okay. They're gonna be having a rep from Milwaukee Tool come in. He'll be demoing some tools and kind of showcasing some new tools that they're coming out with. Okay. So you'll have a chance to try some of those out as well. We are going to be running a sale on Milwaukee Tools as well.
Like a Sawzall. I always want to get one.
Is it the M18 fuel?
Right?
Yeah.
Did I say it right? A
Sawzall.
Yeah, it does sound it all.
Okay.
Those,
sorry, I jumped in there.
Their new Milwaukee chainsaw too. And you wouldn't believe that thing.
Oh, really? I've seen the pole saws that they have.
Yep, they got those, and those got the attachments. You can put your weed whacker on there, your edge trimmer, or the pole saw even. And now they got a chainsaw, battery operated. Pretty cool.
And if Milwaukee's doing it, you know it's going to be good.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's what the professionals use.
So you're talking about Hardware Hank, and then you were starting to say something at the
Little Cottage Home Decor. They're right next door to the hardware store. They're going to be. They actually just expanded their store. Okay. And so they just introduced clothing to the store. So they got a new clothing line. They feature Free People, and then they also have the home decor, which is going to be all your festive fall decorations. That store, I like to say they have a little something for everyone there.
They have some really good outside fun items because I see people like just out there when I walk by. I'm walking now, and they're just buying all their iron. What are
those spinners?
Those spinners are so popular.
The ones out in the yard.
They're like a rainbow ones. Everyone's got them all over New Lisbon.
Yeah, that was in our spring sale.
Sure. So pretty.
They also got that store. They like to change with the seasons, so. Come fall, we got now the Halloween and Thanksgiving type stuff. Christmas comes around, we'll have the Christmas.
No Cran Fest this year. You should really come out to New Lisbon and go to the open house.
Come check it out. Yep.
Absolutely.
So when is this open house?
This is going to be Saturday, October 10th. Okay. From 10 to 2. Mark your calendars. You're not going to want to miss it.
And all the businesses that you mentioned are going to be open for those specific times for this event?
They'll be having their own normal hours, but then they'll also be the open house. The reps will be there from 10 to 2.
Okay.
So
and John and Kyle, if our viewers want any more information, are you posting it somewhere?
Yep. You can actually
find out?
You can actually go on Facebook. Facebook for Little Cottage Home Decor.
Okay.
The Hardware Hank has a Facebook, and then as well as a fun company.
Okay.
So they all post updates.
Do you guys have a favorite grill item on the Traeger you like, or anything before we close out?
Free samples.
There will be samples. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You got to stop and check them out.
Do you guys have a favorite item you like?
I like to make pizzas.
On the grill, okay.
Yes. I like to stick with the classic burgers. You know, can't go wrong.
Okay,
great.
Yeah. I mean, you can do cookies.
You can do just about
anything. Breakfast.
So.
Smoked cookies?
Oh, God.
Yeah, kind of.
I sell them at the farmer's market.
Mesquite.
The barbecue, yeah. Well, thanks you guys for coming on in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
That's awesome.
Well, all new Flavor Wise is next. Stay tuned.
This hot tub is so relaxing. The stress of the week just melts away.
Hanging out with friends is fun.
And we have so many reasons to get together.
My Traeger grill is the difference between a good
and an amazing barbecue.
The Fun Company Game Room Store
is where the fun begins.
At Toma Health, we're keeping you safe while resuming expanded healthcare services.
I'm Shelley Eggstead, Quality Services Director at Toma Health. Quality has always been a priority, and it's been part of our mission.
Our staff is taking extra precautions, like offering video visit. By virus screening, social distancing, and rigorous disinfecting protocols to provide continuing care.
For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit tomahealth.org.
Moulter's family-owned store brings you fresh. Feel healthy with a wide selection of organic foods, gluten-free products, certified black Angus beef, and handmade brats. Moulter's has a great selection of meats, so choosing can be tough. Just ask our butcher to help you make the perfect selection. Moulter's brings you fresh-packed deli meals for those on the go. And of course, our fresh market. Download our mobile app and start saving money today. Moulter's brings you fresh.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
I'm Nora Collins. You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
When you think of breakfast, do you think of waffles, pancakes, cereal, maybe biscuits? What these breakfast options have in common is high in refined grains and added sugar, and limited in protein. Today, we are going to prepare a breakfast without refined grains that contain perfect balance of muscle-building protein and vegetables, the ultimate egg bake. This is my favorite meal prep breakfast. As promised, Jared and Whitney will prepare today's meal. This episode is sponsored by Moulter's Fresh Market. Instead of a regular carbohydrate base, we are going to use cauliflower. I have made it with really small cauliflower rice. That works. But I kind of prefer it with more chunkies. And you may need a knife with this one.
You could cut some and I'll break.
Yeah, I like to use knives.
Yeah, see? So I'll break up.
This is a great way to lower the carbohydrates and increase the vegetables. So you probably have enough cauliflower chopped right, because we're going to just cover the base, a nice base cover. Perfect. So the next, what we are going to add is cheese here. We want to do half right now. That helps with the crust, and then half on the top.
Like, is there a better cheese to use?
I have used mozzarella. Mozzarella, it doesn't taste as good with the egg bake. Cheddar really is the way to go with the egg bake. Okay. So that is a great question.
But we're being flavor-wise.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Not flavor prudes.
So you can put the cheese back. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
And the next layer is going to be the kale.
When you say layer, you mean like a small corner for Whitney?
We are going to layer
Our kale from last time was awesome.
It was good.
It was really good.
It was good.
Okay.
Kale has a great amount of fiber in it.
Oh, okay.
So you can chop it all up completely. It's up to you. Jared, with you being a little unsure with kale, do you want to remove the leaves or
I do not.
be bold?
Okay.
Great.
Is there like a process different than what I'm doing here?
Nope, that's perfect.
Yeah, and then you would do like finer than that?
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody's keeping track at home, last week we were here, I tried kale. This will be my second time eating kale.
Woohoo! Okay, all right.
New
And a different
perspective.
way too. I thought that kale was amazing last time.
I didn't hate it, and that amazed me.
Okay,
So
that's a
that
win.
makes
I'm
it
counting that as
amazing,
a
right?
win. Yeah.
I'm right with that.
Next layer is sausage.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So with this, it's browned sausage. I have 1 pound there. You can put the entire pound on. So one way to lower the calories would be to use a turkey sausage instead of a spicy sausage.
With everything that we've learned about herbs so far, you could do a turkey sausage with some herbs, just like add some stuff to it, and you would get a lot of the savory flavor out of it.
Right.
Look at you!
See? Right?
Wow.
So another way that we can decrease the calories, do 6 full eggs and then do 8 egg whites. We still have the color, we have a little bit of the fat, but we're reducing the fat down and increasing the protein. We have 475 calories and 28 grams of protein.
Whoa.
If we made that change with the turkey sausage and the egg whites, we go down to 331 calories and 36 grams of protein. The next layer is going to be some more cheese.
Ooh, all right.
And when you said some more cheese, I think she meant the rest of
The
it.
rest of the cheese. Okay, yeah.
Just to be clear, it's
And then after the cheese, we will top it with some peppers. Ooh. Red peppers are high in vitamin C and the phytochemicals that we talked about in the past.
Fun word.
So that color is what's going to add more phytochemicals. and
Okay,
nutrients.
add more nutrients.
So we have to add a little bit of milk to the eggs that'll help make them creamier.
Yes. And is this like whole milk, quarter milk, whole milk, skim milk, 2%?
Penny milk, dime milk. Sorry.
It is not a low-fat milk. You could, if you wanted to cut calories, you could add skim milk, or you can add water. They get fluffy because of the action of breaking up the proteins as you whip them. So the more you whip them and the more foamy it gets, the fluffier the eggs will get.
You know, you kind of gave me the hard job today, I feel like. Okay, so we've got them whipped, and then do I just pour over?
Pour it in.
All right.
It'll take a little bit to distribute throughout all the food.
And does it matter if I just like pour it in one area, or should I like pour it around like
I pour it around just to make sure that it distributes better.
Okay.
Perfect.
That looks really good.
So you notice that the eggs don't come up to the top. That is okay. When we bake them, it will rise. So all we do is we bake this 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. The way to tell that it is done, once it rises, is if you jiggle it. So you jiggle like this. It's still jiggling. It's not done. You want about inch diameter, the center, to still kind of jiggle a little bit, and then let it. Then let it rest on the stove for 10 minutes. That'll allow it to cook through without overcooking. And here it is.
That was delicious.
So I usually do about 1/6 of the bake is a serving.
This is nice and like nice and deep. So you're
See,
not
it
just
looks
gonna get
hearty, you know?
Yeah.
Breakfast is one of those meals like I want to feel like I ate something.
Yes, I agree. Look at that.
That's really good.
Yeah. I love it. I love all of it.
The cheese and the sausage, like the little
Right.
spicy whatever, it's good. It's really good.
This is amazing.
No, this is really good.
I love it. This is a great choice. And I love it, like, that you could just easily freeze this, and then it's like, I'm busy, I've got stuff going on, you know, like I could just, boom, pull out a little piece and heat it up.
This is right up there.
Great.
Because I forgot completely that it was cauliflower. Top marks for me, for sure.
Great
Flavor,
app.
and the flavor's so good.
Yeah, great flavor, and I think you could, again, you could get kids to eat this.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
As you can see, the egg bake is an easy option that tastes great and easily altered to fit your calorie and protein needs. Add this recipe to your meal prepping options for those busy weeks or a quick meal after a workout. Join us next episode of FlavorWise, where we will be preparing a family fall favorite, pumpkin cookies. Thank you for joining us with FlavorWise, encouraging you to choose flavor and live empowered.
Moulter's family-owned store brings you fresh. Feel healthy with a wide selection of organic foods, gluten-free products, certified black Angus beef, and handmade brats. Moulter's has a great selection of meats, so choosing can be tough. Just ask our butcher to help you make the perfect selection. Moulter's brings you fresh-packed deli meals for those on the go. And of course, our fresh market. Download our mobile app and start saving money today. Moulter's brings you fresh.
What's the more in the Little Cottage home decor and more? Fashion. Shopping is fun at the Little Cottage. Update your look and discover more at the Little Cottage home decor and more, New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
At Toma Health, we're keeping you safe while resuming expanded healthcare services.
I'm Shelley Eggstead, Quality Services Director at Toma Health. Quality has always been a priority, and it's been part of our mission.
Our our staff is taking extra precautions, like offering video visit, virus screening, social distancing, and rigorous disinfecting protocols to provide continuing care.
For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit tomahealth.org.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community. Well, there is good stress and there is bad stress, and knowing the difference is important to a happy life. It's important to be aware of what stresses you out. It can cause physical, mental, and emotional pains. It can cause your body and mind to overreact to situations, resulting in digestive problems, weight fluctuation, heart disease, depression, and a bunch of other issues that can rob you of joy in your life. So Joe and I are going to talk about some top tips to manage your stress. Joe, you know that I'm a school counselor.
Yes.
Kind of mental health is a little bit about my background, and I'm certified as a youth mental health first aid instructor recently.
I'm certifiable.
So, all right. Well, so one of the top, what do you think might be a top stress reliever? We'll just do a little quiz.
Top stress reliever?
That you, a strategy.
I would think exercise is the biggest.
Yes, exercise. It is one of the biggest ones. And would you believe that when you exercise outside, or if you're out hiking in nature, that just helps with the stress even more, because there's a lot of studies from, believe it or not, from Japan, that plants,
the environmental energy
emits and kind of, affects your energy.
You connect to the earth, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so nature and exercise. And then another to tie into that would be breath. So breath work and deep breathing. Kind of tie that into like meditation or yoga is the same thing, but breath is another top.
Purposeful breathing.
Yes, that deep breathing, like in through your nose, not conscious of it and release, because it settles down your parasympathetic, your nervous system.
Okay.
So that's biology.
So is this more of like when you feel stressed, or is this if you're in a situation and this is how you should approach it, or just overall stress management?
But yes, and yes.
Okay.
So deep breathing can always help you no matter what. And so stress can be positive and negative, right?
Sure.
So you can be stressed out because you're hosting a birthday party and you know, right?
Yep.
It's exciting, but
there's still a lot.
Yeah, and you can be stressed out because you watch the presidential debate.
Yes.
Okay, sorry I brought it up.
That's
right?
a different kind of stress.
And you can't talk to anybody about it because you don't know. So yeah, another one. And this is some simple things. We kind of learned some of this in kindergarten. Ask for help when you need it. When you're stressed out, things are stressful.
That's a big obstacle for some folks.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Joe. You're absolutely correct.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much stigma to mental health.
It is.
And stuff like that to even claim that you might have a problem or you might need help.
I think a lot of it, some pride issues, is that it's like, I can take care of myself. I can figure this stuff out on my own. And the problem is you might not have the tools to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I think it's brave and it's more courageous to ask for help. That's bravery. So my last big tip is I'm going to give you we're going to do a little lesson here.
Okay.
Is sharing how you feel, or at least naming the feeling that you're feeling in the moment of stress.
Which is kind of difficult to do sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
What they're feeling.
I'm fine, right? How are you? Fine.
I'm
Things
fine.
are good. Good.
Yeah, it's
good.
great.
Fine. Is that a feeling?
It's wonderful.
So a strategy to work through that is to actually say a feeling and then give yourself 6 words to go with it. So I'll demonstrate, and I want you to do it. Think in your mind. So if I say I'm stressed, I feel overwhelmed, too much to do, not enough time. Okay? So that might be my overwhelmed.
It's like a haiku, but it's
kind of like, yeah. So pick what you have a feeling. How do you feel?
Nervous.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can you give 6 words for it?
That's my big stress riser.
Nervous.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, see? Oh, there you go. Yeah, nervous. So that kind of like you walk right through that feeling. The best thing to do is to meet it head on and go through it. Because the more you ignore things, the more they build up and the more stress you have.
Okay.
So should we take a deep breath? And we want to thank all of you for joining us on your Hometown News, where we are
connecting you
to the community.